All right, what's happening, everybody? Oh, excuse me. Welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show, Wednesday, March 29th, 2023. I'm Chris Gonzalez, joined by Tony Gonzalez. This is Easy Money, a sports betting show. I didn't do very good yesterday on my picks.
Didn't either.
I think I was 2 for 5.
I was 3 for 5.
Double check. Yep, 2 and 5. Lost both college basketball games, and both games looked like, well, the first Wisconsin looked like they was going to win that game the whole time, and then messed around and lost at the end. And UAB and Utah, that was just a close game the whole time. UAB won, but I had it
Yeah.
to 4.5.
Had to. Both games are good games. I went 1-1 on that. 1-2 in the NHL, 1-2 in the NBA.
Went 2 and 3, 2 and 3 in the NBA, and 0-2 in the college basketball last night. Tonight we have NBA. No college basketball tonight. I think tomorrow's the NIT championship game. Then Friday night is the women's Final Four, and then Saturday men's Final Four. So no college basketball tonight. Got pretty big slate of NBA games, really. I'll get those games pulled up. See, night's Wednesday, so no XFL tonight. I think they might have a game tomorrow
Yeah, I
night.
think there might be a game tomorrow night.
They're getting to the second half of their season. Hey, how's it going, Glenn? Oh, why isn't it working?
Ben's a busy dude.
Oh yeah. We'll go ahead and starting the NBA. First game is the Milwaukee Bucks at the Indiana Pacers. The Bucks are 11.5-point favorites, minus 650 on the money line. Son of a bitch. The Pacers are plus 460 on the money line. Over unders 237. Bucks are 54-21 on the season, 4-1 over their last 5 games. Pacers are 33-43, 1-4 over their last 5. I think the Bucks win this game. I'm not crazy about the 11.5 points, but the Pacers didn't play real great the other night. But that was on the road. At home, they usually play pretty good. I'm gonna go with the Pacers here at the plus 11.5. I think the Bucks win the game, but I don't think it's going to be a blowout. Then we have the Dallas Mavericks at the Philadelphia 76ers. The Sixers are 4-point favorites. They're minus 176 on the money line. The Mavericks are plus 150 on the money line. Over unders at 232. The Mavericks are 37-39 on the season, 1-4 over the last 5 games. The 76ers are 49-26, 1-4 over their last 5. The Mavericks do lead the season series 1-0. I like the 76ers here at the -4. They're at home. 76ers play good ball at home. Dallas has just really haven't been able to find that chemistry since they've got Kyrie and Luka together. I think their biggest problem is their defense. They really don't have nobody on the defensive side anymore. So, but no, I like the 76ers at the -4. Next game, the Houston Rockets at the Brooklyn Nets. The Nets are 11-point favorites, minus 620 on the money line. The Rockets are plus 460 on the money line. Over under for this game is at 228.5. Rockets are 18-58 on the season. They're 0-5 over their last 5 games. Nets are 40-35. They're 1-4 last 5. They do lead the season series versus the Rockets 1-0. I think the Nets win this game. I don't like the 11 points, so that's too many points for me. Every time I've bet against the Rockets and gave up a big spread, they always end up playing close or winning the game. So I'm not going to go against the Rockets with the Nets. Next game, the Miami Heat at the New York Knicks. The Knicks are 4.5-point favorites. They're minus 184 on the money line. The Heat are plus 154 on the money line. Over under is at 224. This has actually changed. This was Knicks were 5.5-point favorites earlier in the day. So this went down to 4.5. The Heat are 40-36 on the season, 2-3 over their last 5. Knicks are 43-33 on the season, 2-3 over their last 5. They lead the season series 2-1 versus the Heat. I like the Knicks here at the -4.5. I was going to take it at -5.5. The Miami Heat are banged up. And if I remember correctly, yes, this is the second game of a back-to-back for the Miami Heat as well. So I like the Knicks here at the -4.5. Next game, Utah Jazz at the San Antonio Spurs. The Jazz are 4-point favorites, -176 on the money line. The Spurs are plus 148 on the money line. Over-unders at 234. Jazz are 35-40 on the season, 1-4 over their last 5. Spurs are 19-56, 1-4 over their last 5. The Spurs do lead the season series 2-1 over the Jazz. This is a game I lean toward the Utah Jazz in this game at the -4. It's not a game I'm giving out a pick for, but for today. But I would lean toward the Jazz there. Spurs have been struggling. Next game, the Los Angeles Lakers at the Chicago Bulls. Lakers are 2.5-point favorites, -146 on the money line. The Bulls are plus 124 on the money line. Over-unders at 227. Lakers are 37-38 on the season, 3-2 over their last 5 games. All right, just interrupt real quick. Do you see that?
Yep, says they're
Report: Patriots will not pursue Lamar Jackson's. Falcons, Commanders, Colts also not pursuing.
Yeah, I seen that.
So the Colts talk heated up the other day when, and I even talked to you about. They kind of took his quote and kind of ran with it. He never specifically said they were going after Lamar Jackson. He said they do their due diligence and all that, and everybody just kind of ran with that. But there's been a lot of rumors around here in the Indiana area about the Colts going after Lamar before a couple days ago. Anyway, so I was. So I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of wondering what was going to happen, but now reports are coming out they're not pursuing. Irsay wasn't going to do the fully guaranteed contract.
Yeah, and I also don't think they want to give up the draft picks, and also they said they want to get the quarterback for the next 10 years. Is Lamar Jackson going to be around for 10 years?
Well, that depends on if he can stay healthy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that his style of play that he would be a guy that's going to be around in 10 years. I like Lamar. I mean, I have no problem with him, but I mean,
no, if the Colts would have got him, I wouldn't have been mad. I mean, I'd rather wait and try to get him if that's who you want, get him next season when maybe you can make a trade for him and not have to give up 2 first-round picks, or hell, if he sits out and becomes a free agent or something. But my thing is, if you sit out a season, that's not going to help your value. If you can't get what you're wanting now and you sit out a season and don't play, I don't see your value going up.
What did you say the over-under on that Laker game was?
I'm going to start over because I cut off in the middle of it. Okay. I saw that about the Colts.
Yeah. and do we know that this report's right? You really don't know.
Glenn says, got a nice $5 underdog parlay. Pacers, Pistons, Rockets, Trailblazers to win. If they all 4 win, it's $6K. Oh yeah, that'd be a nice one to hit there. $6K.
You'd be going on another trip.
Oh yeah, he probably already has a couple more planned.
I'm sure he does.
All right, but we were at Lakers and Bulls. Lakers are 2.5-point favorites, -146 on the money line. Bulls plus 124 on the money line. Over-unders at 227. The Lakers are 37-38, 3-2 over their last 5 games. Bulls are 36-39. They're 3-2 over their last 5. They do lead the season series 1-0, which was just, I think, on Sunday. Yes, on Sunday, the Bulls beat the Lakers on Sunday. Now that was in LA. Now they're in Chicago for this one. I think it's going to be a good game. I want to pick the Bulls, but I'm not. I'm not going to pick. I'm not giving out a pick on this game. I'm just not comfortable enough taking the Bulls. I think LeBron plays a little bit better this game than he did Sunday because just coming back after not playing for 3 weeks. So this game I'm staying away from. Pistons at the OKC Thunder. The Thunder are 9.5-point favorites, minus 460 on the money line. Detroit's plus 360 on the money line. Over unders at 228.5. Frankie said getting payback. Pistons are 16-59 on the season, 0-5 over their last 5. They're also on a 10-game road losing streak. They do lead the season series 1-0 against the Thunder. The Thunder are 37-39, 2-3 over their last 5. Alexander's not playing tonight. I think OKC wins this game, but I don't like the 9.5 points. I think 9.5 points is
what was your
a little
over
too many.
under on that?
228.5.
That's for Detroit, OKC?
Yes. He said hopefully D. Russell plays. And then next game is the Los Angeles Clippers at the Memphis Grizzlies. The Clippers are 1.5-point favorites, minus 132 on the money line. The Grizzlies are plus 104 on the money line. Over under for this game is at 231.5. The Clippers are 40-36 on the season, 3-2 over their last 5. The Grizzlies are 48-27 on the season, 5-0 over their last 5. Grizzlies lead the season series 1-0. I think this is going to be a good game. I lean toward the Grizzlies here on the money line because you're getting them at plus 104 at home. This is a game I'm not picking. These two teams are going to play pretty even. Clippers are without Paul George. You got John Morant, who's just coming back off his suspension and stuff. So it's a game I'm staying away from. Then you have the Minnesota Timberwolves at the Phoenix Suns. The Suns are 5-point favorites, minus 205 on the money line at home. Timberwolves are plus 172 on the money line. Over-unders at 234.5. The Timberwolves are 39-37 on the season, 4-1 over their last 5 games. Suns are 40-35 on the season, 2-3 over their last 5. They lead the season series 2-1. Kevin Durant's also making his return back tonight. I like the Suns at the minus. That's actually when. Okay, it's 5 now. It was 4.5 earlier. So I like the Suns at the minus 5. Then the last game in the NBA tonight, you have the Sacramento Kings at the Portland Trailblazers. The Kings are 14-point favorites, minus 900 on the money line. Trailblazers are plus 610 on the money line. Over under is at 235.5. Kings are 45-30 on the season, 2-3 over their last 5. Portland is 32-43, 1-4 over their last 5 games. The season series is tied 1-1. Portland has shut down Damian Lillard for the rest of the season. I think the Kings win this game. I don't like the 14 points, so I think 14 points is a little too many. My picks tonight, NBA, I'm going with the Indiana Pacers plus 11, New York Knicks minus 4.5, 76ers minus 4, and the Phoenix Suns minus 5. That's going to be my picks for today.
My NBA parlay for tonight, I got the Miami at New York. I'll take over 224. I got the Lakers at Chicago. I'll take over the 227. And I got Detroit at OKC over the 228.5. And then I've got an NHL parlay. I got Florida at Toronto under 7. I got New York Islanders at Washington over 5.5. And I got Minnesota at Colorado. I'll take Colorado money line. I don't think there's any college today.
No college today.
I think NIT's probably gonna play one tomorrow.
Yeah, they play championship game tomorrow. Opening day of baseball tomorrow, so we'll definitely be talking some giving out some picks baseball. Tomorrow, you have the Giants and Yankees at 1:05 p.m. Eastern. Braves and Nationals.
You know the Giants gonna be all over the Yankees' ass. You know that for sure.
Hey, I hope to see the Reds play at 4:10. It's Pirates and Reds, and you got Keller on the mound for the Pirates, and Hunter Green is making the start for the Cincinnati Reds.
I seen
that game. I'll be
seen what the favorites were. It come up on my feed for baseball. It had in the National League that the Dodgers was the favorites, and had Houston the favorites in the American.
I could see Houston, the American Dodgers is the favorite in the National.
It said MLB and
With
had the list of favorites. It was very
I was
slight.
Say with all
favorite.
the ones that everybody they lost over the
it was a very slight favorite, but they were the favorite. That's what they had down.
Yeah, baseball, especially the first week or so.
Who do you think the National League favorite is? I think I like San Diego.
I was gonna say I'd put San Diego. I think the Phillies are still going to be good.
You think the Mets really got hurt with that one player getting hurt?
I still think they're going to be good. I do think that they got to find a closer now.
I heard they
and the Mets, and then I think the Braves are one of them teams that could be right up there.
I heard the Mets called the Reds.
Trying to get his brother.
Yep, I heard that.
Hopefully the Reds aren't that stupid.
Yeah, who knows?
Hopefully they're not that stupid, because I think his brother, I can't think of his first name, but Diaz, I think he's going to be good. He was a rookie last year, especially toward the end of the season. He started to show some signs there at the closer. So, yeah, sucks Joey Votto's on IL already, but
they just put World Series champion up there. The Dodgers was higher than the San Diego and everything. I mean,
but if we can get the, I think it's going to be come down to relief pitching. Relief pitching, I think for the Reds is where it's going to make or break us.
Got 3 young starters that I like. The other 2 starters I'm not sure about. Look at the relief staff; it's completely overhauled. I mean, really didn't know very many of the names. They're really going young this year. I mean, they were young before. They're really young this year. So, I would say one of the younger teams of baseball. I know Votto adds some age to it, but other than that,
hopefully we can just get off to a better start than we did last season.
It's gonna be hard to do much worse. What, 1-22? I mean,
if we just went like 500 in them games, we would have been close in our division.
Yep, that's true.
You can't dig yourself a 20-game hole.
I still can't believe they didn't fire that manager.
Fired some other coaches, but gave him another. Basically, from what I hear, this is his. They say this is giving him one more year, but if you're not giving him much to work with, how can you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you weren't going to give much to work with, you might as well just got rid of him and started over.
Yeah, I mean, what are they expecting out of him this year?
Yeah.
Well, they already said they don't expect to compete till next year. So the 2020.
So that makes me think we might be stuck with Bell even longer. That's what I worry about. We might get stuck with Bell even longer. Yeah, I'm ready for baseball tomorrow. Like I said, we'll give out some picks for baseball tomorrow, for the afternoon games or late evening games tomorrow. But baseball first couple weeks, especially, is hard to pick because you just don't know how teams are going to come out of spring training, how much are going to use their pitchers and stuff. So I think it gets a little easier as the season goes on. But that first probably month can be rough just because you don't know what teams are going to how hard they're going to play to try to win this early in the year. And I mean, you can't win a championship this time of year, but you can. I mean, you can play yourself out of 1-0 as well. I mean, the Reds done that last year, played their South even trying to make the playoffs, just getting off to 1-23 start. I mean, you almost have to play perfect. They play pretty damn perfect baseball the rest of the season to even have a chance. But we appreciate everybody joining us. Don't forget, tomorrow we have a pro wrestler, Scott Diamond, will be joining us at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Join us for that. We won't have no live wrestling shows this weekend because we're going to be taking the weekend off watching WrestleMania. And then the next Saturday, the 8th, got a big DCCW show. Hall of Famer Kurt Angle will be there. WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi's going to be there. Buff Bagwell is going to be there. Plus all your great young DCCW talent. That's in Jay County, Indiana. If you need tickets, contact DCCW or I know you can get tickets here in Jay County, Indiana. If you go on the Jay County Wrestling Club website, you can find out more information about that as well.
Or DCCW.
Or DCCW Facebook page. So make sure you get your tickets for that. Last time they done a show like this, it was a standing room only. So I'm wouldn't be surprised if it's not like this, if it's not like that again this year. So make sure you get tickets for that.
Well, after the last show this last Saturday, I'll tell you what, I'm expecting big things, and they always deliver. So it's going to be a great show and one that you don't want to miss. It's also the big thing. It's a fundraiser for Jay County High School Wrestling. Let's come out and support them and get have a great time. It's a opportunity to see some people you normally don't get to see and close to your backyard. So I think that's cool. And so I'm looking forward to it. Also, we're going to have a big announcement coming. I think we're going to be cleared to announce something here very soon that we're excited about. Hopefully, maybe in the next couple days, or at least by early next week, we'll be able to announce something really cool that we're going to be involved with.
Yeah, we should be able to here in a few days. Also, don't forget the promo contest. Excuse me. Winner receives a spot on the May 13th DCCW show here in Muncie, Indiana.
A big show. I mean, last year there was probably 600 people there. Had former WWE stars on the show, Carlito and Primo and Epico. I'm sure it's going to have some big stars on this show. It's going to be a great show. So a good opportunity for a wrestler that's never been here in Muncie or DCCW.
Yeah. But yeah, it's open to any wrestler, any trained professional wrestler that hasn't wrestled in DCCW to enter us into 60-second promo on why you should be in DCCW to either the Gonzo Sports Room Facebook Messenger or Gonzalez Sports Inc @gmail.com. Entry deadline is April 21st at midnight, and we will announce the winner on May 1st at 6:30 p.m. Eastern on our GWR wrestling show. You can find more details on that at the Gonzo Sports Room Facebook page, the DCCW Facebook page as well. So make sure you get those promos sent in. But we appreciate everybody watching. One more time, my picks for tonight: Pacers 11 plus 11.5, Knicks -4.5, 76ers -4, and the Phoenix Suns -5. We hope everybody has a great day. We'll see you guys tomorrow for another episode of Easy Money Sports Betting Show.